What is going on, guys? What is going on? Welcome to the live stream. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well. What's up? You can hear me? Yeah, it should stop in a few because I'm doing TikTok as well. So if it doesn't get better, I'll probably just do a... Oh, let's see. That looks like it's pretty good here. Let me know if it continues to delay over on YouTube. Let me know how the audio is as well as on YouTube, guys. What is going on, everyone coming into the live stream? Welcome to the live stream. Don't forget to like. We're just getting started right now. Just started a couple seconds ago, so welcome. Let me see how it looks here. Thank you guys for the likes. Bitcoin 117K. We actually just hit 116 right now in a few moments ago. But we're going to cover all your favorite coins. We got Dogecoin. Arbitrum. Yeah, we got a lot of coins today. Looks like it should be good on YouTube now, right? Let me know. Let me know how it is on TikTok as well. Should be pretty good. We've got Near, Arbitrum. Once we get to 1K likes, guys, we're going to take a look at the daily gains, the daily altcoins here on the daily. Which coins are up the most here? What's amazing is Bitcoin pulling back and altcoins remaining still pretty good here. ETH at 3,700. So these are all good signs. We got Jasmy, Near, Dogecoin. And this is the Gaussian channel, guys. I believe once we break the Gaussian channel, I believe that's confirmation that the bull market top is in. Right now, again, I believe that Obviously, when that happens, we're probably gonna be like 30% or more from the top, right? So yeah. Diamond, what's up? Looking fresh. Thank you, Diamond. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I hope you guys like my my new studio here. But just taking a look here at the markets. The markets are looking great, guys. Bitcoin not scaring off the altcoins on this pullback, right? You see altcoins are maintaining strong. Litecoin's at 117k. 117, not 117k. And we got 1,000 likes. Thank you guys for the likes. You guys know what happens when we get 1,000 likes. We take a look here at top gainers and winners, right, of the day, as you guys can see right here. So there's still a little delay on YouTube. Okay, that's weird. But here we got the top gainers and winners of the day. Conflux up 112%. Wow. Shout out to everyone holding Conflux here. We got Jasmy up 11%. Injective, please. I got y'all. Don't worry. I'll take a look at Injective. All your favorite coins, guys. Do not worry. We got Jasmy, ENA, Arrow. A lot of altcoins up. Dogecoin. I told you guys Dogecoin was going to make that move, and it did. We're at 26, 27 cents or so. I told you guys. And when I pull up Dogecoin, you're gonna see where we hit our Fibonacci target. But 7% up on the day. Injective up 5%. So this is great to see. Despite Bitcoin consolidating, all coins are pumping. And I'm about to show you Bitcoin dominance in a little bit. By the way, let me know if it's good on TikTok. Because if it's lagging, I might have to do it on my phone. Let me see here. If it's being delayed on TikTok or whatever, if it's being bad, I might have to do it on my phone. Which is annoying. Yeah. Is it good on YouTube, guys? I mean, on TikTok? All right, let's take a look here at Injective. $117K for Bitcoin at the moment. Let's take a look at Injective. INJ. All right, I think I'm gonna have to how do I stop this? All right, now I should stop lagging on YouTube because I just ended the live stream here on TikTok. Fortunately, my my computer can't take both live streams at the same time. So now it should be a lot better on YouTube. Just let me know. It just sucks because I have to keep streaming on my phone. On TikTok, that is, but whatever. Thank you, Michael, for the feedback, by the way. I appreciate it. Let's just go right here on my phone. By the way, if you're on YouTube, if you're still on YouTube, let me know how it is on YouTube. How is it? Is it lagging still? Is it good? Can you guys see me good? Just let me know, because I took it off now, so it should be good now. All right. Okay, it's mostly better now. That's good. All right, sounds good. Guess we'll have to do a TikTok on my phone, but it's all good now. It is all good. All right, here we go. Rhode Island says my two highest risk altcoins are Toshi and Ether, all-time highs. Any thoughts on those? But one of them for sure, Toshi, I'm super bullish on. I don't even have any Toshi, but I'm bullish on Toshi on the chart for Toshi. So I would say you're pretty good with that one, right? I think last time I took a look at Toshi, it's in this big pendant, and once we break out of that, I mean, I'm getting two signals here on the same price range, right, from the measured move here on Toshi, as well as the Fibonacci level brings it up to around 0.12, which is, I mean, is it pretty good? I mean, I think it's over a 10x from where it's at right now. Yeah, like 19x. So Toshi can 19x here if it comes up here to my measured move and my Fibonacci target of 618. So I'm bullish on Toshi. This is not a bearish structure coin at all. And it's listed on Coinbase. That's why it had this big blast off right here. So, you know, once it breaks out of this, it's going to definitely rocket up very soon. Right. Now, Ether, that might be a different one. Haven't checked out that one in a minute here, so we'll take a look at it. So Toshi is a thumbs up. Now Ether, this is definitely not as bullish as Toshi. I have no idea what this coin is about. Mr. Max says limited coin supplies, unlike share followed splits, will force crypto to price discovery. Yes, price discovery. That's gonna be awesome. Brett, I got you guys. Don't worry, I'm gonna check out all your coins. Just don't forget to like. We're gonna check out all your favorite coins on here, Brett, and all of them. So Ether, I mean, if I could get a chart here that shows Ether is full chart. I don't know if there is one. I mean, I guess this is kind of it. Right. I mean, this coin can definitely recover. It just hasn't moved yet with the market. Right. I mean, this could be a double bottom right here. So I would say there's other better coins than Ether, but I mean, this could definitely be the double bottom. It needs to really break this point of control here, make that support, and then come back up here to the 2025 January highs here that it was before, right? And so far, I mean, it's still pretty early, but to tell, but it's on the way there, right? The last two weeks have been pretty bullish here. Can we take a look at Chainlink and Vchain? Yes, we can. What's up, Joy? Nico, what's up, Nico? Check out Vita. I'll check it out for sure. Chainlink at 19 bucks, guys. And just like that, Chainlink went from 11 bucks to 20 bucks in a matter of a 4-week span here. So that's why you guys got to buy, right? That's why you guys have to buy here at the lows and on the pullbacks, right? Just, I mean, Chainlink had a pullback here from 118 back to 111, double bottom right there, nice double bottom. And this is bullish divergence here. You can see why Chainlink is moving up here. You see a nice bullish, you know, double bottom, and then higher low right there, right? I have a cheat sheet here that's part of my group, and you're gonna see right here, look at that, right? So we have right here on my Confluence cheat sheet, double bottom, higher low. That's exactly what Chainlink did right there on the weekly, and so far it's reacting pretty well here. So I do like Chainlink, and shout out to everyone who bought Chainlink here on the dip here. We're looking great. Already got over 50 people. Let's go, guys. Thank you for the likes. Lena, thank you for the gifts. I just saw that right now. Thank you for the cats, the kitty cats. Thank you, man. Appreciate all the gifts, guys, by the way. Some of you guys asking for Jasmy. I told you guys I was bullish on Jasmy, and now look, we finally came up here to our biggest point of control for Jasmy. I told you guys we would. Now, right? But now, you know, we're probably going to consolidate. Right? I don't think we're going to have a dump here to Jasmy to break the lows here. I think we're going to consolidate here in the bear flag and then break it and then try to form it as support. So I'll just be patient with Jasmy. You know, as we have a slow drop here, I'll buy the pullback. Now you don't want to get greedy and thinking we're going back here to like 0.1, you know, back all the way down here, because we most likely won't. But Jasmy is recovering pretty nicely here, right? I'm bullish on Jasmy. I think this is a coin that still hasn't ripped up yet, to be honest. Has still a long way up here to go. It's just recovering back to its support from last year, right? This is where it had support here. We lost it. Now we're testing it for the second time. Good evening. Good evening, E17. You guys are killing it. Thank you guys for joining the fan club, by the way. If you guys aren't able to subscribe, join the fan club for sure. Anytime, Rhode Island. You got Turbo, Solana. Solana real quick, 180. Solana looking great here on the monthly stochastic, very low. I told you guys Solana was going to break out of this, and we did, right? You can kind of see that on the daily. I mean, we're just breaking out of this. Boom, right? So Solana is in a beautiful bullish uptrend here, bullish momentum uptrend. And we're back here testing the highs here from back in May of 2025, where we basically had a big pivot. So you might see Solana kind of slowing down here a little bit. We'll probably put in like a bear flag, a bull flag, that is, you know, to then break it. So, you know, definitely don't get scared if Solana pulls back slowly here. All right. But you can see very, very soon, I definitely see Solana coming up here back to 250, above 250, especially seeing how well Ethereum is doing here at 37. I'm gonna look at this. Ethereum with the most bullish month here so far in a while. And now we're coming back here to where we double topped here before. Most likely gonna break this. And it's not, I mean, we're not too far away here from Ethereum breaking all-time highs, guys. I mean, Ethereum 4,800 around there, 4,700. So Ethereum not too far from breaking all-time highs. We see also here Bitcoin dominance taking a big dump back to the 60. Look at that. Now I told you guys here we would come down here to the 60 level, and most likely I believe this will be the bottom right here. A temporary bottom, obviously. I believe we'll get a bounce here off the Bitcoin dominance. So this either means Bitcoin's probably gonna pump, or altcoins are going to dump, right? So I believe this will be a bottom right here. I don't think we're gonna keep dumping, but this is this is looking like the top. This is definitely looking like a top here. Because if we do push up here, maybe in the next month or two, I believe we'll put in a higher low, continue this, right? I believe the likely scenario is we put in a higher low and continue that. unless altcoins have a massive dump while Bitcoin starts moving its way to 130, 150K, right? But this is, I mean, this is a big dump here on Bitcoin dominance. So, you know, when we top out on the market, guys, I believe we'll come down here to 54, around here somewhere in the 50s. I believe the top will be somewhere around, you know, 50 to 54 to 50. That's when you guys got to be looking to sell your altcoins. All right. But man, you guys are killing it. Almost at 100 people already. Don't forget to like. Also, if you guys are on YouTube, XRP. Yeah, a lot of coins are doing pretty well here still. Thank you for the follows. By the way, if you guys like crypto, definitely follow Algorand. We got Algo. We're going to check out all your favorite coins one by one, so just be patient. Algorand still. I told you guys here last stream, right? Algorand most likely. Again, I don't believe we're going to dump from here, but this is... We're getting some resistance here because this is the 618, right? And you can see right there, right to the wick. So Algorand... We'll probably be in a small pullback. Again, the pullback and the bull market are different. Pullbacks in the bull market are fast. And pullbacks in the bull market are for buying. Not financial advice, right? Especially if they're in this nice bullish momentum structure here. So I really am liking Algorand. I think this is a coin to buy on the pullback, on the dip. You can kind of see here on the weekly. We might form kind of like a, you know, a bear flag here.
New subscriber.
Boom, boom, boom. Possibly back to 25 cents. So I would say 25 cents might be a good deal here for Algorand. I don't think the pullback is going to be too low. We do something like that, and then we'll have a big pump here for Algorand, right? So I am liking Algorand a lot. I think this coin can definitely recover. Thank you guys for the likes. Cardano, we got Moonwell, XDC, Cardano. Let's see how Cardano's doing. Cardano even more bullish here than Algorand, but in the same, a very similar structure as well, right? This nice rounding out here. Again, I still don't think Algorand has really taken off yet, but it's just getting ready to. This is just the beginning stages of altcoin season. I would say we are in altcoin season, but we're in the beginning stages of it, right? So we're not in that crazy altcoin season time frame yet, but we're just amping up. You see, Cardano, Algorand, they're just getting ready, right? So, all right, I would say right now is a great time to invest. Not financial advice, of course. You see right here, you know, I mean, we're in a similar situation when we can pull back slightly. I could definitely see us going a little bit higher to maybe 90s, in the 90s, pull back a little bit. But I look, honestly, Algorand under $1 is a great deal. I mean, this coin's all-time high was around 3. It was basically $3. I haven't done XRP yet. DYM, yeah, I haven't done DYM in a while. Dim, let's see how it's looking here. Last time I did it, it wasn't looking too well, and it still isn't looking too well. I mean, this is a, you know, a nice bullish month, but I know this coin was airdropped. I mean, this coin really has to do a miracle here to recover. But again, in the bull market, it depends a lot on demand, right? If a coin has good demand, it will have a nice miracle recovery here. So yeah, I mean, this coin is not looking bullish at the moment. I would be careful with this coin. We need to have a full-on, you know, do something like that, kind of like an inverted head and shoulders, right? So if you have something like that, we break this high here with conviction, make a support, then we're looking good. Until then, we're still a bearish chart. So I would say there's other better looking coins out there to buy versus dim. Anytime, dog and me. Everything is going down, but everyone's saying altcoin season is here. Explain. Well, Ethereum's not going down. Ethereum's at 3,700, right? XRP, I mean, XRP went down a little bit. It's still a 340, right? Solana, it's a 180. So, I mean, there's a lot of coins. I mean, look at Litecoin. Litecoin's a 116. Dogecoin's at 26 cents. So a lot of coins aren't really going down. And when you look right here on Bitcoin dominance, we see this huge red candle here on Bitcoin. Like I said, this is the beginning stages of altcoin season. It doesn't mean all coins are gonna 10x or something like that. You know what I mean? It's just the beginning stages. And I say this also too. You know, I mean, Bitcoin dominance is the proof. But you look at Bitcoin. Every single time we pulled back or consolidated for Bitcoin, all coins dumped. The last 3 years, right? Since last bull market. This was the first time since then that Bitcoin pulls back and altcoins go up. And the proof is right there in Bitcoin dominance. Is the proof right there. Right? And not just Bitcoin dominance, but Bitcoin ETH. Bitcoin ETH, you can see, is taking off here. A double bottom here from 2019 levels. You see this huge green candle. This is the biggest green candle we had so far in a while. So this means that ETH is outperforming Bitcoin. And that's exactly what happens in the beginning stages of altcoin season that we've seen from the last years. ETH is outperforming Bitcoin in the beginning stages. So yeah. Euphoria is usually towards the end of the bull market, right? This is definitely not euphoria yet. But euphoria is at the end of the bull market. And yeah, I forgot you. Let's check out Dog and Me. This is actually a meme coin that I do have. If you missed out Toshi, I would say Dog and Me is a great coin. I don't know. Is this listed on Coinbase? Yeah, I think it is already listed on Coinbase, right? I believe this coin is listed on Coinbase. Or maybe not. But it's a base meme coin. I do like the structure ever since it got listed here. I do like the structure. It's been kind of in this pendant here. Right. Just waiting to break out here. So again, we might tighten it up here a little bit longer. Right, we got a rejection right there. We might tighten it up here a little bit longer, and then we break up to the upside. So, all right, what's up, Summer? Thanks for joining the live stream. Yeah, so I mean, since this is listed on Coinbase, we can see this is probably when it got listed on Coinbase right there. All right, we get the measured move, brings it to around 0061, right? So, I mean, from where it's at right now in this breakout, it's about a 9x. So I mean, this can 10x. Not saying that's the top, but once we start to see money flowing into Coinbase, retail coming in, Toshi, Dog and Me, you know, they're all set up to really have a lot of liquidity flow into them from retail. And we know Coinbase is going to push base like crazy, so I would definitely, that's one of the coins I do have, Dog and Me. I don't have a ton, but I do have a small portfolio of Dog and Me. And bread as well. George A, what's up, man? How you doing? Shout out to you guys on YouTube. Don't forget to like if you're on YouTube. We got over 40. Only 8 likes. Don't forget to like. We're almost to get 100 people, guys. Let's go. We're about to get 100. Someone asked about Shiba. Last time I took a look at Shiba, I told you guys it was still a great deal. And yeah, it's starting to take off, right? I would still say it's at a good deal here. Shiba's showing all the good signs here. So I think Shiba's a great coin. I bought more here on the dip. This is a great setup, guys. Shiba's in a great setup. And I'll tell you why, right? Right. This is actually bullish divergence right here. Clear bullish divergence. We have the bear market low, the higher low. All right, look at this. Stochastic bear market low, lower low. You see that? That's hidden bullish divergence right there for Shiba Inu before it explodes. Now it's already starting to move here, but again, in the beginning stages of altcoin season, we're starting to show the signs. If you go right here on my cheat sheet, you can see my cheat sheet right here. You get this in Crypto Trader University, first link in the bio. But look at that, higher low, lower low. See that? Hidden bullish divergence. Hidden bullish divergence right there. Higher low. You got the higher low right there. And then stochastic LL, right? Lower low. You got the lower low right there. So that is a clear bullish divergence. And again, this plays out, I mean, on the monthly especially. This is on the monthly. The awesome thing about that learning divergences is that you can set up yourself for major explosions here before you can anticipate it before it really takes off, right? So you have a gap here to invest before it really takes off, right? So I'm bullish on Shiba. Yeah, you know, I don't really know what Brett isn't listed on yet. It should be listed on Coinbase. It's the biggest. I think it's probably like maybe Coinbase is waiting at the right time. But I believe when Brett does get listed, it should do really well on Coinbase. I just screenshotted your cheat sheet. Thanks. Well, I mean, my cheat sheet is much bigger here, right? This is just the top part here. I have I have the most popular patterns, the most popular setups, right? But again, if you want to get the full cheat sheet, you can join Crypto Trader University. That's also where I give out my signals as well. And my indicators as well, right? You can get my indicators as well here. The log waves. This is my indicator I made as well. All right, so we got SPX, we got Hoppy, Casper, Turbo. You got Polkadot. We got Bonk as well. Let me scroll up here to see some of the first coins here. You guys were commenting. Hoppy, okay, let's check out Hoppy because he was one of the first comments here. I don't think I ever looked at this coin in a while. But yeah, I mean, Hoppy, I think this is a low cap meme coin. Is it on ETH? I believe it's on ETH, right? Thank you, Sluggo. Thank you, man. Let's be friends. Thank you, Sluggo. I appreciate it. I'll check RSR as well. Yeah, I would say Hoppy is a little too early here to tell if it's bullish, right? I mean, this is looking like a double bottom here. But you gotta be careful with low cap meme coins. You know, I would wait here maybe 2 weeks or so, 2 weeks to a month to see it, to see if we can pull back here, put in a higher low, right? Consolidate for a little bit because we had some big green candles here over the last 4 weeks. So I'll be patient on Hoppy. I think it's still a little too early, right, to buy these low cap meme coins. We don't have, we're not gonna have rotation into them until a little bit. But if you're bullish on it, it doesn't hurt to buy a little bit, right? I just wouldn't go all in. All right, let's check out Polkadot. And don't worry, guys, I'm gonna check out all your favorite coins. Just comment them. We're just going in order right here. Going in order here. Thank you, Marco. I appreciate it. Thank you for the gifts. And we're about to hit 20,000 likes, Caspa. We got over 50 on YouTube. What's going on YouTube? TikTok. Polkadot starting to move. I mean, this is a good bullish month here for Polkadot. Right, we engulfed here the last month, so that's a good sign. So I would say, you know, even though Polkadot is still very bearish here on the long chart here, it's showing good signs here of a possible pivot, right, of a possible reversal. Again, it's going to take a lot for this to happen. What we have to see is a big move up here to 5, right, and kind of do something like that, right? Because we know Polkadot's going to have a big pullback here to flip this as support, That's what we need. We need Polkadot to flip that 550 level as support. And if it does that, it'll be basically like an inverted head and shoulders type of thing. And it'll be kind of like this parabola effect, okay? So this is what Polkadot needs to basically revive, recover. If it can do something like that, then yeah, it can go to 12, 18 even. So it might be in the beginning stages. It's too early to tell, but we'll see. See, now look, I mean, the stochastic on the monthly is very oversold as well, so that's a good sign. Bitcoin on 116 now, guys. Bitcoin coming down a little bit, but altcoins holding up pretty well. And I didn't cover a Bitcoin yet, but Bitcoin, I believe Bitcoin is kind of in the bear flag, or this descending wedge here, which in fact is bullish, right? We can't be going up forever, we're kind of in this wedge right here in this bull flag to then bounce off and do something like that. That's what I'm thinking here for Bitcoin. We're resetting that daily. I mean, look at this, guys. The last days, weeks, we've been very overbought here. We need to reset that daily to oversold. Right now, it will be perfect in a bull flag to then pump to the upside again. So, can you chart Crow on mantra? Yeah, we'll take a look at Crow. Crypto.com. I think this is a coin that's getting ready to explode as well, right? It's still pretty low here. We see, similar to Shiba, Crow comes up here to the 618, and it's getting a nice rejection right there. So I would add Crow next to Shiba as a good coin. It hasn't taken off yet with the market, to be honest. It has pushed up a little bit, obviously, but you can see why it's getting some resistance here at the 618 level. I believe we're going to get a bull flag. A lot of coins are in a bull flag formation right now. They're setting up for a bull flag, so we can do something like this. Have some boring price action for the next coming days, weeks or so. And I would say a good price here for Crow to bounce off of is 10 and a half, right? 1050. I could see a bull flag going to like 1050 or so. And then boom, right? We break that 618. So this is what I see for Crow. If you're bullish on it, you buy the pullbacks. And same thing with Shiba. You're bullish on Shiba, you buy the pullbacks as well. I think this coin can definitely break the 618 with a small pullback here. Is Bonk in the pullback? SL Bonk. It probably is. I mean, Bonk's been very, I mean, you can't really tell on the monthly, right? That's why we got to zoom in here. But we go in here to the weekly. You can see the weekly kind of setting up itself to be in a bull flag, right? You can kind of see something like this play out. All right. To this exact level right here for Bonk, which I'll review here in a second. Let's just go here on the daily. So again, Bonk is setting itself up to possibly come into this level right here and bounce off of where it got rejected here back in May, right, which is around 25.33 or so. So this is actually bullish because, we have that bullish double bottom, blast off, get rejected right there, higher low. We take that top right there, and now we're in this bull flag to make that top support now and then bounce off of it, do something like that. So Bonk is setting up itself here. Bonk cannot go up only, right? Like it was the last 2 weeks or so. It can't go up only. It has to pull back here. Again, the pullbacks in the bull market are fast. So you just gotta be attentive. Anytime, Sammy. Anytime. We got Mantra. This is a coin that had a massive dump here months ago, but we'll take a look at it. We'll see if it has any chance here to recover. Take a look at it right here. Okay. So we see was at 1.8 bucks, right? 8-9 bucks, and it had this massive dump here to around 21 cents. Is at 34 cents right here. So, you know, it's been holding this level right here from back in 2021, right? So, I mean, this is a massive dump here. I'll be careful investing in coins that look, you know, that have a sharp dump like that in just a short period of time like that. I'll just be careful. But if we can hold this level, we can definitely have a recovery, possibly to $1 or so. Okay. But again, this coin might not recover, right? This coin might not recover back to the highs here that it was before. We might have a you know, recovery to $1 or so, and that could be the top. I mean, this coin depends a lot on the team. I don't know what's going on with it. Obviously, it was something wrong here with the tokenomics or the team dumping. And why I had this massive dump here from $8 in the fast period of time, right? It's not like it was years here. It's a fast period of time. So I'd be careful with Doesn't mean we can't recover to $1 or a little bit higher, but I'll say the likely scenario is we don't recover back to all-time highs here. So we got Pepe RSR. Thank you for the follows, by the way, guys. If you guys like crypto, definitely follow. If you want me to cover your coin, definitely follow. The plan, what's up the plan? Dusty, can you take a look at data? Yeah. RSR, one of my favorite coins here for this cycle. Reserve rights. Reserve rights here, RSR. You see, we're getting some resistance here from the top back in April, right? But again, we might have like a bull flag here to the 618 and then bounce and break that high right there. That's what I see. That's what I kind of see, something like that, right? Kind of like that, right? Where we have a small pullback and then continue this uptrend. So that target right here would be 0082, right? Again, the pullbacks aren't going to be like dumps like they were in the bear market. This coin I'm super bullish on. Ever since the bear market bottom back in 2023, it's been in this nice upward momentum here. So this coin was just a 0.26 back in January. I'd highly believe this will break the highs here. Not so soon. We got Sui XRP. Let's take a look at Theta real quick. Someone on YouTube asked for it. We got Byte as well. I would add also Theta. Theta still at a great price point here, under $1. I mean, this is looking like a double bottom here for Theta. Hasn't really taken off yet, right? It's just, this is the biggest point of control right here. It's kind of like a Jasmy in a way. We're coming back up here to test that past support as resistance, right? So we might come up here above $1, kind of bull flag, and then break to the upside. So I would say Theta is a great coin. I would say it's definitely a great coin here. It's very oversold as well. And we might see, I believe we'll see $1 Theta very soon, for sure. Yeah. And we see that 0.5 right there. I mean, look at that, $3, $3.18. So if we go back to those highs, which I believe we will, it's like a 3x from right here for Theta. Please don't spam. If you're on TikTok, don't spam. Can you tell me what your thoughts on the recent Byte pump are? I have 10K and it's making me anxious. Byte. What? How do you? I can't find it right here. BYTE. What's the tag for it? Because I can't find it. Is it on any big exchanges? AVAX.
New subscriber.
Yeah, I'll take a look at Dogecoin very soon. Look, AVAX coming here to the 618. So look, AVAX might pull back. A lot of coins are setting themselves up to pull back here. In a small pullback, kind of like a bull flag. Dogecoin, I got you a Dogecoin. Don't spam or I'm gonna have to mute you, bro. This is your last warning. Don't spam. So AVAX will probably pull back here to like 23 or so. The next target here for AVAX, 35. Right, 50, 35, 35 bucks. Alright, I'm about to mute you, bro. Yeah, I don't know why. What? It's like they don't listen. Dogecoin. I told you guys Dogecoin would come up here to 26 cents. Exactly my Fibonacci target. And look at that. Right, that 0.38 just got hit beautifully right there. The last streams I told you guys we would come up here, and we did. And a big part of that was bullish divergence here on the weekly. All right, we get my cheat sheet real quick. And you can see right there. Double bottom, higher low. Right, double bottom, higher low. Bullish divergence right here on my cheat sheet. Bullish divergence right there on Dogecoin. And it's been playing out. So I will definitely see with Dogecoin the price action that it's doing. We can have a small pullback again here to possibly 23. And then that could be the bottom, right? Kind of like a bear bull flag here. And then boom, right? So again, Dogecoin has one of the most bullish charts out there. And why it's one of my biggest holdings. You can see right here. When you look at the monthly, it bounced off that 618 beautifully right here. Very bullish bounce off the 618 right there. E-Dub, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. It's on Dex Tools. It's not on a major exchange. Oh, okay, it's on Dex Tools. I have to find a way to get Dex Tools up. People say Chainlink will go to $100. What do you think? Honestly, I think Chainlink has everything to go to 100. I know a lot of people don't think it can. I think Chainlink is set up to. I mean, its previous all-time high, it was 50 bucks. That's only a 2x from its previous all-time high. Very oversold on the monthly on Chainlink. And based on my Fibonacci targets, that's exactly where my targets are, at 100. You can see right here, 102. From 102 to 135, 140 basically. So again, this is going to come at the last stage of the bull market. Once we have, I mean, right now, look, we were ranging, broke out, higher high, higher low, right? You know, kind of in the slower, moving up slowly, methodically. And then at the later stages, we're going to have some big legs up. We're basically going to go vertical, right? We're going to go vertical. And that's when you want to sell. When you want to sell. And this is why I live stream. So you know I can show you guys here the charts, my opinion. Nothing is financial advice, of course, but I'm bullish on Chainlink. Wild, WLD, and ETC. I got you guys. Don't worry. I'm gonna check out all your coins. WLD. Let's check it out here. I like going on Gate because Gate usually has the full chart. This time it doesn't, but it's all good. So I mean, this coin is new from 2023. Put in new lows here in 2025. I mean, new lows here from where it bounced off in 2024, right? So it's not the most bullish coin. Yeah, it's not the most bullish coin here, but I mean, this coin can definitely recover. It just needs to break this. I mean, this is the biggest point of control for this coin. Once it breaks this and it holds it very well, then it can go back to all-time highs, right? This is the big point of control, because this is, once it got launched, it pulled back to this level and took off. And this is where also it bounced off right here back in 2024, and also got rejected right here recently. So we're working. We put in that we put in a higher low, which is good. We're probably gonna break this. If we can break this, flip it as support, because we're gonna get a retest here, and put in that higher low, then this coin will recover most likely. So it's a little too early to tell, but it's showing you, it's giving you good hints here that it will do that. Right, it's high here was back 11 bucks. So yeah, I mean, this coin might be a little riskier for where it's at. It's in the beginning stages, but if it does do something like that, it can go back. It can do an 11x here, going back to its highs. Yeah, tokenomics. Yeah, that's another thing to look into, right? The tokenomics for the coin. That was WLD. Nah, bro. To be honest, I still haven't bought it yet. Haven't bought it yet. Bitcoin. I told you guys. Bitcoin. My opinion on Bitcoin right now. I think it's in a bull flag, or this descending wedge here. We're kind of in this descending wedge here. Not, you know. So you can kind of see why we're getting the big dump in both Bitcoin dominance as well. But I mean, based on Bitcoin dominance, you know, I believe we're gonna break out of this. We're either gonna break out of this, or altcoins are gonna dump hard with this Bitcoin pullback here, right? Because I believe we're coming towards a bottom here on Bitcoin dominance, at least a temporary bottom. I mean, I don't think we keep dumping at this rate. I mean, this is a massive dump on the monthly. I would expect Bitcoin dominance to bottom out here at 60%. All right. But if Bitcoin keeps dumping, let's say Bitcoin dumps to 110 or 115, not 115, like 110 around there, and ETH kind of mean, I mean, ETH is still at 3,700, right? ETH in the altcoins maintain a pretty well price, outperforming Bitcoin. Then this is going to keep dumping here into the 50s. So I would say that's very unlikely to happen. So either Bitcoin bottoms out here and starts to pump over 120k, or the altcoins dump more than Bitcoin, dumping to 115, 110, right? This is on TradingView. When do you think this cycle will end? I believe the cycle will end sometime in 2026. Maybe Q1, Q2 of 2026. And I've been saying this for a while. So I'm bullish going into 2026. I'm still going to take a lot of profits. And this is the thing, that the great point what SEO brought out, super cycle. I would say, you know, as the market goes up now and we have a blow off top quarter for 2025, or we're still bullish in 2026, I would say it's kind of a super cycle in a way, because it'll be a, you know, the longest bull market that we had, right? It's just that it's not going to be as explosive and fast as 2021, right? So the same way Bitcoin wasn't explosive and it took a while for it to move up here, I would say that's kind of going to be similar to altcoin season. If you didn't look at Dogecoin yet, can we? If you did, no worries, please and thank you. I got you, bro.
Subscribe.
And here's another thing why I'm bullish into 2026, right? Not just based on the charts, because I'll show you right here on the 12 month. Right, you see right here Bitcoin on the 12 month. So, you know, we got 3 candles red, 3 candles red. We're on the 3rd candle. So 2020, we're probably gonna top out Q4 of 2025, and then maybe 2026 will still be bullish. A lot of, you know, a lot of altcoins that are the, you know, like AI, RWA. They might be putting their highs into 2026, early 2026, Q2, Q1, right? That's the scenario that we see, that I see. And yeah, Dogecoin, I'll take a look here at Dogecoin again. If you guys were here, my last live stream, I said Dogecoin's next target is 26 cents, and it hit that perfectly here to my Fibonacci target. Exactly right there at the 0.38. You see that? And we had the bullish divergence. So, you know, I could see Dogecoin kind of pull back here. But again, I don't see the pullback being too low. Like, I don't think we're going back to 20, 18, 19. I think we can pull back to 23. There's a chance we could pull back to 23. Right? So, what website do you use for your purchase? Yeah, so if you guys want to know what website I purchase my crypto, low caps, and I just purchase but trade as well, it's BitUnix. It's KYC free. By the way, if you use my link in the link bio, the 2nd link, you get a big deposit bonus right here. I have a campaign. So if you use my link, it's a special link, and based on the deposit, you can get up to 400 bucks, as well as the trading volume. And again, you know, it's KYC free, VPN free. You can get this anywhere. This ends July 24th. And again, you could deposit, withdraw it just to be safe, and then just have the money right there. But check it out, BitUnix, 2nd link in the bio. You can leverage trade on there, as well as buy lower cap coins. ETC, let's check out ETC. A lot of you guys were asking for ETC, Ethereum Classic. Let's see how it's looking here. Haven't looked at this coin in a while. The ETC right here. It's showing good signs here. I mean, this is a very bullish month here for ETC. We broke out of this bear market resistance. The next major resistance here is the 618 here, clearly at 35, 30 to 35. So, you know, even if we have a bull flag, a small pullback to 22, I see us going here to 30 to 35 very soon for ETC. And what can even happen is we might have a big pump here, break that 35, go to like 40 and pull back. If we do something like that, right, retest that 35 as support, then we're off to 46. So I would say ETC is kind of in the beginning stages here of it really breaking out here and doing a 2x or so. Okay, but it's showing good signs. We resetted that stochastic as well. We were once very overbought here on the monthly, around 37. We reset that, and now we're very oversold. So anytime, again, use the link, the 2nd link in the bio for BitUnix. Crypto Homes, what's up, man? Here's another thing, guys. I wanted to show this towards the end of the stream. Well, it's not, I'm not going to get off in too soon, but I also want to show right here this famous chart here for you guys that are still in the live stream. This is another reason why I am bearish into 2026, right? And it shows it right here, right? The famous chart from Benner. Look at that, right? Look at the famous chart right here from Benner. I'm pretty sure you guys seen this chart, but 2026, right there, the best time, the high prices, best times to sell, values like stocks and all that, 2026. So I do believe 2026, half of it will still be bullish, right? High prices. I still think it'll be safer to sell towards the end of this year, but I believe 2026 will be a great time to sell as well. and we can see right there. I mean, this chart has been very accurate recently, right? 2019, we know what happened in 2019. Right, even 20, look right there, 2007, best times to sell right there before the 2008 crash, right? 1999, right before the dot-com bubble crash, right? Best times to sell. So I believe 2026 will be a great time to sell before a big crash, obviously. So yeah, and the charts is, it's not like it's random, right? It's not like, oh yeah, no, the charts are playing out for that to happen. Charts are looking like that's going to really happen. So the charts are definitely backing that up for sure. But definitely, guys, do not fall for the super cycle, of which we're going to keep going higher into 2026, 2027. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So that's what I mean. That's just 2025 Q4, 2026 Q1, and Q2. I would say it's going to be a good time to take profits, guys. It's going to be a great time. And I would say there's still a lot of coins. It's obviously not early to get into the market, but it's still a lot of coins that are still great deals, right? We're starting to see Litecoin just starting to take off. This coin was around $82, just like that. It's 117 already. Cardano, I mean, remember this a couple weeks ago, just, you know, around 60 cents, or 86 already. So XLM, ETH. Yeah, let's take a look at Fetch here first. Someone asked for Fetch. Fetch is not looking too bad either. I mean, this coin, we had a nice bounce here off the 618. We're basically right here at our all-time highs from 2021 for Fetch. So basically forming support here at our all-time highs where we collapsed here in 2021. We're building support before we really go up and put some newer highs. So I would say Fetch is a great deal too. And we're very oversold. So think about that. We're oversold, extremely oversold at 2021 all-time highs. Building support. It just shows you this coin is going to go up much higher. I mean, this coin can go up to 11 bucks could be the all-time high around there. Highest I see is going is 23, but I don't think it'll get near that. Maybe 11 or 12. Turbo, yeah, I missed out Turbo. My bad. We missed out Turbo. Let's see how Turbo's looking. We missed out Turbo here for you guys. And again, look, Turbo is set up. It's setting up itself perfectly on the monthly. Oversold. Next time we go to overbought, it's a 1 to 3 month window before Turbo's all-time high. Let's magnify here on the weekly. Put in the higher low like a beast right there. So yeah, I mean, it's just we're just doing a cup and handle. I mean, got a perfect rounded bottom here, and now we're just doing the handle here before we really take off and break the highs right here, right? So I would say Turbo, I mean, this is a great time to buy the pullback, buy the dip. Bull market dips are for buying, and Turbo is in this bullish setup, right? You want to buy coins that are in a bullish setup on the pullback. If Turbo was in a bearish setup, I would tell you. But since the dump here, it's been recovering nicely. And Turbo and Brett are definitely two of my top coins in my portfolio, in my meme coin portfolio. Yeah, I would say AVAX can hit $100 or more. I mean, I don't know how the tokenomics are looking on AVAX, but again, during altcoin season, we have a lot of demand. We can definitely pump up here $200 or more here for AVAX. We resetted that stochastic. We're putting in the higher low. It's just in a similar situation to Shiba, Algorand, some other coins. We're getting we're hit the 618, as you can see right there. Right, so we might pull back a little bit. We might pull back a little bit here, maybe to $20 again before we really take off. We might do something like that, but I am bullish on AVAX for sure. I think this coin can definitely go over $100 or more. And again, its all-time high was around 144, right? We know there's more in circulation most likely, but XLM, a lot of you guys are asking for XLM. Ace, what's up, Ace? What's going on, Ace? XLM at 48 cents, holding up very strong here. XLM really hasn't pumped up here with XRP on the second wave here for XRP, so it might be getting started here to have that second pump here with XRP going over 350 and higher, breaking its all-time highs, right? And XLM has yet to break its all-time highs from 2021 and even 2017, right? It was a little bit higher in 2017, around 95 cents. So I have no doubt XLM will break over $1. Now where it can go, looking at some price predictions here for XLM, which, by the way, follow me on YouTube. I have a price prediction playlist on XLM and other coins, so follow me on there. I will be putting out my Bitcoin price prediction this week, so just search Sir Lewis on YouTube, you'll find me. I mean, we can see from 155 all the way to $2. I'll say it's a good deal to take profits or sell off here for XLM. 150 to $2. The 618, the highest it can go, 365, based on the 618, right? 365. So yeah, I would say these are pretty realistic targets for XLM. 161, yeah, for sure. Moonwell, I got you. Crypto Homes, what's your take on AI coins like Desync or POW? I heard about POW. I haven't heard about the other two, but my take, I would say build up a AI portfolio, guys. I think AI, and other narratives are going to pump later in the bull market. But build a portfolio with POW, Near, Tau. There's a lot of good AI coins out there. Render as well. And right now is the time because they haven't really exploded yet. But once they do, it's going to be too late. Moonwell is looking great as well. We're in this nice uptrend. I think Moonwell is on base, I believe, right? And it's beautiful because we were able to reset the stochastic to oversold while maintaining the a nice uptrend, right? We're in this ascending channel like that, right? Boom. So we're probably going to put in a higher high very soon. And the stochastic is very oversold, so next time we're overbought, we'll probably be the top here from 1 to 3 month span for Moonwell. What's a good exiting for ETC by my logic? I got you. Tezos, I got you. So ETC. By the way, if you guys are on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe. I'll get the wick right there. I'll get this. Yeah, so I would say ETC, I would say around 125, right? 120 to 150. I'll say it's a good price point here for ETC to take profits. And Tezos has actually been doing pretty good today.
New subscriber.
take a look at it. Easy. It's kind of a weird chart here for Tezos, right? Kind of like a megaphone chart here. Usually you don't see these charts, but you know, the bad thing is Tezos put in a new low this year, so that's definitely not good. Bullish scenario is we put in, you know, another shoulder. We have kind of a inverted head and shoulders, right? So I mean, this is what Tezos is looking like it's going to do most likely, especially with this pump. You know, put in have another. We might pump up higher, but we have another shoulder, higher low, and then we really take off, right? Kind of like in a parabola type of thing. So and kind of have like a diamond pattern here too, right? We might have something like that, inverted head and shoulders. So that's what I see here for Tezos, the bullish scenario. And this is good that we're pumping here. Thank you for the gifts, John Mark. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I believe you can. Yeah, I believe XLM will go higher. Bitcoin on 118. Man, Bitcoin is moving nicely tonight. We were just at 116. Bitcoin back to 118. A lot of people are saying this is going to be another crazy week for crypto. So put on your seatbelt, guys. Hopefully we have another bullish week here for crypto. ETH is 3,700 at the moment. The way ETH is looking, we'll most likely have a bow flag, and then we'll break out of this, right? Bow flag here, break out of this, and then test the next highs here, which is the all-time highs for ETH. So I have no doubt ETH will break all-time highs not too soon. This year for sure. And again, towards the end of the bull market, we move fast, right? We move fast. So that's how you know we're getting towards the top of the bull market, when everything starts going vertical. Again, some of the top gainers here on the day. Conflux out of nowhere up 99% on the day here. But a lot of altcoins are doing still pretty good despite Bitcoin pulling back. That's what's different now, guys. That is what's different. This is the first time since last 3 years when Bitcoin consolidates, pulls back to 116 or lower, and you see Jasmy up 10%. Right? I mean, when was the last time something like that happened? When Bitcoin did this before, Jasmy was down like 20%. You know, ETH wasn't at 3,700. So it is 100% different this time. This is why I believe we're in the beginning stages of altcoin season. HBAR, a lot of altcoins are up on the day. You know, it's the weekend as well. So it's looking great here. Yeah, Jasmine starting to come to life. Bonk, I got you. I already looked at Bonk, but we'll take a look at it again. Again, Bonk is pulling down a little bit, pulling back a little bit. After 4 weeks of being bullish here. Alright, we're kind of in this descending wedge, kind of. So we can do something like that. Right, before we really pick up here, right? Because we can't keep going up only, right? This is not up only yet. We can definitely, I want to say we have a massive pullback to down here. But around 29 for sure. We might see bonk to around 29, and then that'd be the bottom right there. Right, the pullbacks are going to be like dumps here, like they were in the bull market, in the bear market, that is. And here's what's bullish about this pullback. Look at this. I mean, look at this on the daily here. Since June June 28th. We've been overbought on the daily for bonk. With this small pullback, we're already oversold on the daily. So that's very bullish. That's very bullish price action. Thank you for the follows, by the way. If you guys are new, definitely follow. I do crypto live streams daily. Just check out your favorite coins. Bitcoin back to 117K. The shadow of God. I want to say those are the only ones that matter. I would say there's other coins you can make some big gains on. But those are, you know, great coins. You know, safer coins. AVAX again. AVAX is a great coin as well. Just starting to move up here. 25 bucks, right? I mean, AVAX is looking like it's going to break out. We're at the 618 here, but I mean, we can definitely have a scenario where we break out here to, you know, 30 bucks, pull back here to the 618. We're definitely going to get a pullback to the 618. So no matter where we break out here for AVAX, 30 bucks, which I think will be the highest. We're going to pull back, get a retest. And if we are bullish, which we are, I believe we are, we'll bounce off of that retest. Do something like that. Because this is just a major point of control right here for AVAX 618, which is 25 bucks. You see? This is where we bounced off here. And now we're getting resistance, but you know, I believe we'll pull back and retest that for sure. Oh yeah. I believe Jasmy will go higher than Q1 numbers. I mean, when you know, talking about the top of this bull market. Thank you guys for the follows, by the way. Can you put your opinion about Atom? So Atom, I actually do have some Atom. I'm staking it. You know, I think Atom's a very disappointing coin. You know, I know it's a coin that has a lot of community. You know, Atom's that type of coin where like you're bullish fundamentally, but the charts is just awful, right? It's just not. It hasn't been moving up at the market. We've been putting in new lows here in 2025. Even though we're starting to move here, I mean, it's still extremely low here. Now, you know, a big part of that could be inflation. It could be other reasons too, but you know, I would say Atom there's a big chance where Atom doesn't come back to all-time highs and tops out, you know, halfway there, right? Maybe 10 bucks or, you know, 13, whatever. Because I believe a lot of coins will do that. The next resistance point here for Atom is around 7 bucks or so. But if this coin, I'm just giving you a scenario. If this coin is at 10, 12 bucks, and based on my signals, we're towards the end of the bull market, euphoria, Bitcoin at, you know, above 150K or plus, and Atom is here, I would sell all of it. Okay, I would sell all my Atom. Just being honest. What you guys don't want to do is you don't want to hold a lot of these coins that are down a lot and think they're going back to all-time highs. Anytime. And you guys are killing it. Almost 40,000 likes. You guys are killing it here. Hello, Arrow. You mean Arrow, right? Not Aereo? Do you mean Arrow? Arrow, okay, yeah. Aerodrome. I'm bullish on Aerodrome. It's the biggest DEX on base. So if you believe on base, Aerodrome is a great buy. We already have a massive pullback. I mean, Aerodrome recovered from 27 cents. It's already about to hit $1. All right, it's a newer coin, but a big part of this is Coinbase is going to push Aerodrome. And I believe it's going to be integrated somehow. So I would say Aerodrome is a very bullish coin here. We can see here some of the targets here for Aerodrome. What I would say right now, the next part for Aerodrome is it can definitely come up higher, possibly, you know, to from 110 to 130, 140. And then it's going to have another pullback, right? And put in kind of like this inverted head and shoulders. So we can pull back here to where we are right now, right? Around like 85 or something. So if it does something like that, we're very bullish. So right now it's on this wave right here. It doesn't look like it's done with this wave. We can go up higher, but on the second wave, on the pullback, that's where we're gonna put kind of inverted head and shoulders formation. As you guys know, that's a very bullish formation. The same way that a head and shoulders is very bearish, the inverted head and shoulders is very bullish. Now, looking at possible all-time highs, we can see from 433 to 554, 544. And then the 618, the highest it can go, in my opinion, is around $8 to $9, around there. So yeah, no, not financial advice. I would definitely buy Arrow. I'm bullish on Arrow. Thoughts on LRC? Let's check out LRC here. And yeah, I'll check out Grass. My bad, Chad. Let me know if you're still here, Chad. I'll check out Grass as well. So LRC. This coin's been dumping for a while, right? We dumped down here to 2019 levels. This might be the bottom here, right? 2019 levels right here. Now it's still in a situation where we don't know if it's gonna. It's definitely. I mean, it's not looking like it's gonna recover back to all-time highs unless we get a miracle or high demand in this coin. You know, the first sign for it to do something like that, we have to see a mega god candle back here. It's like 23.30 cents, right? That'll be the first sign. If we have something like that, and then we have a pullback, we basically have an inverted head and shoulders, right? And then we're able to go up high. So that's a clear sign of a recovery. But again, this coin, it's in this massive downtrend here, and I would say the next big point of resistance is around 18 cents, 18 to 17 cents. So I mean, we can pump here, everyone get excited, and then get rejection, you know, do something like that, put in a new low here, do a double bottom possibly. So I wouldn't say it's bullish yet. It's still in the beginning stages. It's too early to tell, right? But it doesn't hurt to buy a little bit if you're bullish on it. I mean, this coin going back up here to 29 cents, 30 cents is a 3x, right, from where it was back in March 2024, around January. It's around a 3x. Thank you guys for the follow. So yeah, someone asked for Grass, which I believe was a airdropped coin here. Coin that had an airdrop. We want to know if it'll go back here. It's $3. I would say there's no signs yet as well, right? There's no signs it can go back to $3. It's still consolidating, so it's still in the consolidation stages here for Grass, which is not good, right? Because the market is moving up. Bitcoin's moving up. The market's moving up. If this was bullish, we would be moving up too. We're still, you know, just super flat here for Grass. So I would not say that's good. I would say that's not good. So the way to play this out really is to just wait a couple weeks or months to kind of see what Grass does, what direction it takes, and then you can get on. If it starts uptrending, it'll be a safer play, even if it's up a little bit. And then if you wait, if we put in some new lows, then that's how you know it probably won't recover. So at the moment, I'll probably say no until we get an uptrend here to test 130, 140 levels here. Do you think Bitcoin dominance is going to drop more this week? I would say that's highly unlikely, right? It's possible, but this is what I've been saying here at the beginning of the live stream. It's looking like Bitcoin dominance is bottoming out here temporarily, right? Temporarily, because we know it's going to break this. But you see this mass, I mean, we got 10 days left too, right? So we might have a scenario where we wick back up and we close above here. You know, we have 10 days here till the monthly close. But I would say, I mean, this is just a big level here of support that we can bounce off of here. Or we got rejection back here in November 2024. So I'll say the highly scenario is we bottom out here and then put in a lower high in a couple months, right? But this is looking like the top. I mean, this is looking from this massive dump here. This is looking, it's looking like 65 was the top. And we're also getting bearish divergence here on Bitcoin dominance too. What's up, Harry? Discipline. You guys are killing it on YouTube. Don't forget to like. Harry says, not sure, been asked what crypto chart looks like when make the greatest gains in your opinion. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Yeah, I definitely agree. I agree with your discipline. Alex says, Ben Sensor Tau coin next. Tau is a great chart. I mean, I think this coin is going to be one of the biggest gainers for AI this bull market. It's setting itself up to really go up here into the thousands, right? I see the top being here around 1,400, around there for Tau. So I'm bullish on Tau for sure. Summary FOMO in and be a liquidity exit for the rich. I don't know. No one really knows what's going to happen. Do your own research, guys. From now towards the end, I mean, there's probably some meme coin or something, right? It's very hard to tell. It's definitely gonna be a lower cap meme coin or a lower cap coin. I mean, we look here on the daily. Conflux is up 106%. Let's check out the yearly. What coins are up the most on the virtual? Right, virtual's up 2,000. SPX up 7,000. That's insane. So I don't know. Maybe Sui. I would say Sui is a good bet. These are the biggest coins up here on the yearly. Aave up 229%. XTC up 234%. Yeah, I would say XTC can go up much higher as well. So yeah, I mean, so far SPX is the biggest gainer here on the yearly. When is a good time to trade? When the market is booming? Not just when it's booming, right? When it's dumping, you can short as well. Again, if you guys want to know where I trade, some BitUnix, check out my link. Second link in the bio. You get a big deposit bonus here. It's KYC free, VPN free. You can get up to $400 based on deposit. This deal ends July 24th. As you can see right here at the bottom, July 24th. So check it out. It's the second link, BitUnix. You can leverage trade on there, and you can also buy lower cap coins. Vchain, Zepic. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look at Vchain and Zepic. and we'll take a look at BNB as well. So VET, let's see if VET is any different here from the last couple days. And it's been looking good. I mean, it's been moving up here, showing good signs. Hasn't really broken out yet, but I would say VET is setting itself up to, right? The next big level here is 0.3904. So I'll say, I mean, and it has bullish divergence here too, right? So I believe VET will be 4 cents very soon. I might look, honestly, I might look at a leverage trade signal for this in my group. If you guys are interested in my signals group, check it out. First link in the bio. But I might look for a long here, right? We're getting a double bottom, but higher low here on stochastic. That tells me that we're gonna make a major move here for VET very soon, right? So I might put out a signal for this week. We'll see. What was the next coin? Zepic. Wait, Zepic? I thought it was ZBCN, right? Is it ZBCN or Zepic? CCBCN. This coin. There we go. What's Ancient 8? What is it? What's Ancient 8? Is that like an ETF or something? So Zepic, we had the pullback. It's looking like it's the bottom, but I'll wait a little bit here. You can see it's resetting that stochastic, which is bullish. So I'll wait another week here to see if we come down lower. You have 6 days left. And then you could, you could buy on the way down, right? You could buy right now, and then if it goes lower and lower, but I believe it's kind of in this pennant here before it really breaks to the upside. And it's really resetting that stochastic back down here before it really starts to turn around. But I'm bullish on Zepic. I believe this pullback is a good deal here. Buy on this pullback. Sure. All right, now you guys on YouTube, Alex says, where do you think Solana will go? Polygon, you think any layer 2s will perform with ETH or run? So in my opinion, it's on Coinbase, is up 50% today. Oh, it's on Coinbase. I don't know. Let's see. Ancient 8. Okay, let's check it out. Never heard of this coin. So Ancient 8, it's on Coinbase. I guess it came out July 2024. I don't know what this coin is about. Probably AI or something, but we can see we're starting to break out here, which is good. You can see right here on the monthly. All right. So, we're at the top of the range, right? We'll probably pull back here, put in the higher low, and then break out of this range. So I would say it's looking bullish for sure. You put the Fibonacci here as well. You can see basically the 618 is the resistance, so you can see why it's having a hard time right here. So we might have a small pullback before it breaks that, and then the next target is around 21 cents. So we might come here to 21 cents very soon. I do both. So I cost average into spot, and I trade as well. Like I have some trades open. I have 3 trades open: Caspa, Shiba, some other coins. My long-term trades are like 3 to 5x leverage. It all depends, right? My long-term trades are 3 to 5x. Swing trades could be 20 to 10x, and then scalp trades, which are obviously fast trades, 50x or more. I would say 40 to 50x. But I really like long-term trades because you don't have to stress out about them, right? Yeah, Caspa. I missed out on Caspa. But yeah, Caspa, I am on a trade here on Caspa. I put a signal on it. If you guys are interested in my signals group, check it out. First link in the bio. Crypto Trader University. But again, Caspa, I think Caspa will surprise a lot of people. It was the biggest gain here in 2022. And I think this coin has everything to go to $1. I put out a signal when it was around 8 or something. So I didn't get the bottom, but I still got a good deal here. And the beautiful thing about the long-term leverage trading is that you use 3 to 5x, which is lower leverage, and then you can just add more to your position more and more, right? So if Caspa were to dump here, so I put my trade right here. If Caspa were to dump back here, I would not have worried. I wouldn't have been liquidated. I wouldn't have got it stopped out. I would have been, okay, let me just add more to my position. Let me bring that average down, right? And then, because I believe the higher scenario is we go up much have much more to gain than to lose here for Caspa. So, I mean, just imagine when Caspa was at 50 cents or higher on the 3 to 5x, right? And again, you can use BitUnix. This is the platform I use to trade long-term trades. BitUnix. If you use my link, second link in the bio, you get a big deposit bonus ends July 24th, and you don't need KYC. So you can use this anywhere in the States. You don't really need to KYC or VPN. Official Nash, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. So I believe Caspa, just the way it is right now, I believe it can go to $1. If it gets listed on Coinbase and we have some other bullish things going on for Caspa, then we can go much higher than $1, right? But yeah, I would say $1 is a good target for Caspa. Solana is cruising. Yeah, Solana is doing pretty good here. It was just at 179. We're moving up here to 182. Again, a lot of people are saying we're going to have a big week here for crypto. So are we going to keep pushing up here this week for crypto? The momentum to the upside. Yeah, I have some Brett too. Some Brett Turbo and Floki. Yeah, it's a 10x, right? So Caspa, I mean, Caspa, in my opinion, could 10x. Project Never Sleep. What's up, Sir Lewis? Thoughts on Arrow for the next couple months? Hey, what's up, bro? So I went over Arrow, where I'm pretty sure he just came in. Again, I'm bullish on Arrow. I think Arrow, being the #1 DEX here on base, which we know they're going to push like crazy. I'll say the scenario for Arrow is, something like that. We push up higher above $1, then we pull back. So we're still on the first wave here. We pull back when we're above $1 or slightly above $1, possibly to 85 cents, right? 85 somewhere. And then we basically have kind of like inverted head and shoulders, which is a very bullish pattern. Right? So that's what I see for Arrow here in the next coming months. So you might continue to pump for the rest of this month or this week. You might pull back into August, and then September we go up, right? So that's what I see. But I mean, like, honestly, Arrow under $1 is a good deal. So I mean, it doesn't hurt to buy right now. I believe this coin can go to $4, $5. When do you think the bull run is over? I would say the bull run will be over in 2026. Q1, Q2. And I mean, everything is adding up to this. I'm getting a lot of confluence for 2026 being the top. Well, what can happen, guys, is we can top out for Bitcoin 2025, and then we can top out for the rest of all, a lot of altcoins into 2026, right? So that's the scenario where what I could see happening. You know what's insane is the fact that, right, we go here on the yearly here, right? So we had that blow off top in 2017, which was Trump's first term, right? You guys remember 2017, Trump's first term, the whole entire year we were moving up, and then we topped in 2018, 2017. So towards the end of the first year of Trump's first term. And this is Trump's first term for, this presidency. And we're moving up here. Obviously we pulled back here, but we're moving up here for 2025, and we have everything to do the same thing that we did here in 2018, 2017. Have a blow off top towards the end of his term here into 2026. So it's giving a lot of deja vu here. People that were in crypto back in 2017 with Trump's first term, right? It's insane. And also on the yearly, you can see right here, green, 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 red, green, 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 red, green, green, green. It doesn't mean we're going to turn red as soon as 2026 hits. We can go up into 2026 and then at some point flip red, right? We can like wick up, flip red, and we kind of have like, a really bearish candle onto 2026 when we flip red. So that's what I can see happening. But again, if you want to be on the safer play, obviously Bitcoin on the yearly, most likely scenario, if you follow history here, we top out on our third green candle. Now it says native on base is good one too. Good tech. A little dip earlier PZ and native lower market caps coins, but hey, who doesn't want to get anyway? Oh, yeah, I heard about them. I haven't looked into them, but I'll definitely take a look at that coin. Because I think base is going to be a very bullish this bull market. And by the way, my Bitcoin price prediction, I'm going to post it on YouTube. 8 to 12 minute long video on YouTube this week. So follow me on YouTube if you want to know my Bitcoin all-time high prediction, which by the way, I predicted the bottom. If you guys follow me on YouTube, I predicted the bottom here for Bitcoin last bear market months ahead, because so many people did not think we would go under 20K for Bitcoin, and I gave my exact bottom prediction here for Bitcoin on YouTube. I'll show you right here proof. Bebop says, bro, seriously, thank you for always getting to everyone's coins. You the man. Bebop, thank you, man. I appreciate it. And like I just try my best. I'm sorry if I missed some of your coins, guys. But I appreciate you all in here. Everyone who likes. We're almost at 50,000 likes. Insane. Shout out to everyone in here. Any thoughts on QNT? Yeah, I'll take a look at QNT. Again, QNT is looking good here. It was looking bearish at one point, but it held the lows here. We put in some higher lows. We broke that 618, which I told you guys, we break the 618 over $100, then we're flipping bullish here for QNT. So the next target I would say is 135 around here. But again, we can pull back a little. If we have a pullback to $100, I think you'll be very lucky here to get a pullback to $100. That would probably be the bottom right there, the higher low. But either way, QNT is on the right direction on this recovery here, right? Its all-time high was around 432. So it continues to recover like this. It can go to over 800 to 1,000. This bull market. But yeah, I will be posting my Bitcoin price prediction. Thank you guys for the new subscribers too. I'll be posting my Bitcoin price prediction on YouTube, so follow me on there. And for people that are new to me, here are some of my big calls here. This is some of my big calls. So this is a video. It's still up right here. Predicting the exact Bitcoin bottom a year before happening. So this is a year before happening. Around 80% of influencers and retail were bullish when Bitcoin was around 48K, which is when I put out this video. So imagine that Bitcoin was around 48K. 80% of influencers were still bullish that Bitcoin will go up and break 65K. And I put out this video telling you my Bitcoin bottom at 15K. And it's literally in the thumbnail, right? It's not like Bitcoin was 20K and I put this out. No, it was Bitcoin was at 48K. People thought Bitcoin was just pulling back and gonna go back and break 65K in 2022. And I put out this video. I went against the herd. I put out this video. And again, this is the original thumbnail. Like, I know you can change thumbnails, but the proof is in the video, because in the video I talk about 15K in the video. So this is the original thumbnail. Obviously I wouldn't change it because the proof is in the video. I talk about 15K. But yeah, this is one of my best calls ever. Very proud of it. This is one of my other call, posting this video here on YouTube early 2024, showing you why I was super bullish on XRP when it was around 50 to 30 cents. 50 to 30 cents XRP. I was very bullish on XRP early 2024 because it was a dragon year. XRP came out on a dragon year, and XRP exploded to $3 since then. And now going forward to this year, it's over 350 plus. So another amazing call right there. I call this Bitcoin drop right here. And I also posted my buy alerts right here. XCN with the dates right here. XCN and also ZBCN before they basically like 10x'd. So I posted that right there. So just wanted to share, you know, for people that are new to me. Do you see institutional investors will change the market cycles? I believe they can. I don't think the bear market, I don't think Bitcoin is going to have these big dumps in the bear market. I believe altcoins will. I believe a lot of altcoins will go to zero, right? I believe this next bear market will be like the .com bubble crash for crypto. But I don't see Bitcoin dumping down like 80%, 80, 90% like it was in the past. So I think Bitcoin, I think with the institutionals, investors, they're gonna make Bitcoin less volatile for sure. You can join in the Crypto Trader University. Again, it's the first link if you guys are a serious trader. If you want to join a serious trading group. Pretty sure you put A. Oh yeah, I think I did. Yeah. So I remember when AOS was like in the pennies. I definitely put AOS too. I just gotta scroll up and see. Well, I wouldn't say 90%. I'll say, you know, 70, 80, right? I don't think Bitcoin's bear market's gonna be 70, 80%. So last bear market dump was 77%. 2017 was it 84, 83%. So I don't see Bitcoin's gonna have those major dumps anymore. Right. Yeah, I don't think Bitcoin ever dumped 90%, but I mean 86, 84. I don't think we'll see those dumps again. But we will for a lot of altcoins for sure. What are your opinion on where we are in the Euphoria chart? Great point. I actually got it right here. Let's take a look here. Let's see where you guys think. The Euphoria chart. Where are we on this Euphoria chart right here? So ignore the arrow. I don't think that's where we're at. I would say, obviously for Bitcoin is a little different, but I would say for most altcoins, I would say we're kind of in the optimistic stage here. To be honest, I would say we're in the believe stage, right? Somewhere between optimistic to believe stage. We're somewhere over here, right? We don't have that thrill yet. I'm definitely not feeling that thrill yet. But we're in the belief, right? A lot of us we have belief that, like me, like I've been saying for the beginning of the live stream, I've been saying, I believe we're in the beginning stages of altcoin season, which literally looks like this, right? It literally looks like this. So I would say we're in the belief to optimistic, somewhere over here. Time to get fully invested. Time to dump your whole life savings, right? Again, guys, nothing here is financial advice, right? This is just a joke. But I would say we're around here. And then thrill, euphoria, I would say is very soon. And that's the thing, guys. Like once we're in thrill and euphoria, you're gonna see a lot of people call for a super cycle. What's up, Rick? Shout out to Rick. Thanks for coming to the live stream. I would say once we get to thrill, euphoria, you're gonna see a lot of people call for a super cycle. And I would say like if we're bullish, you know, small pullbacks going on to 2026, I would say that's kind of like a super cycle in a way, right? But I don't think we're gonna see like a multi-year super cycle. I definitely don't see that happening. So yeah. That's where I would say we're at. One Up says, yeah, rights alts are still down 35%. We're not even close, believe, but it's coming soon. Yeah, like I said, if you were to average everything, I would say we're somewhere between optimistic and believe. And again, guys, before I go, I want to share you this chart because I shared this in the live stream. For people that are still in the live stream, you guys are the real MVP. But this is that chart. It's aligning with everything with my charts. Is you know, the famous chart right here, the Bender chart, 2026, right? Best times to sell, years of good times, high prices, and times to sell, right? Just like the golden age, just like Trump promised the golden age. Well, we get it into 2026. Look at that. But you can see how accurate it's been. 2027, right before the 2008 crash, 1999 dot-com bubble crash, right? We see right here. The top part is the, you know, years of pandemics, 2019. All right, so just remember that. That's why I'm definitely gonna be fully out of it in 2026. ETH is much more important than most realized degen and SOL or invest in ETH. I would say both will do well. Draven says, Lewis, Doge is waking up. Yeah, and I called it. If you guys were here 3 streams ago, well, not 3 streams ago, my last streams, I told you guys my next target for Dogecoin was 20. I wish I had a clipper. I need to clip my live streams. I need to clip the parts where I give my predictions here, but I literally remember saying Dogecoin's next target is 26 cents, and here we are, exactly at my target right here, which I gave out. Right, But yeah, it is starting to wake up. And it's interesting, right? Because it kind of creeps up on you, right? It's not like it's kind of creeping up here, moving up here, kind of behind the scenes. We got over 100 people. Let's go, guys. 100 people, 52,000 likes. You guys have been killing it. That's how you know the bull market is back. We got over 100 people on here. And this is why you guys want to be in my live streams, because the ultimate sell signal, and I'll call it out right now, the ultimate sell signal will be when I get 1,000 viewers in here. Once we get 1,000 people on here and you see the chats just stacking up, like I can't even keep up with the chats, that'll be the ultimate top signal right there. And I remember this from last cycle. I remember this from not even last cycle, but you know, Memecoin season that we had back in 2023 or 2024 or whenever it was. I remember during that time it was something very similar. And yeah, don't worry, I'll definitely never leave. I'm definitely gonna keep live streaming throughout this whole bull market. Hi, are you still selling the course? Yeah, I still have the course. Again, guys, if you guys are interested in my course, by the way, I'm so happy I created the course because it came out just in time. Just in time for this bull market. It is the, let me see here. Put it low. So it's actually right here. So it's this one right here. So if you're interested in my course, the 8 signals to sell the top, it's this one right here. It's the one with the WAP icon. Boom. So check it out. It's basically 3 hours worth of content. This is it right here. It is not just any crypto course. It's a course on my 8 signals to sell the top, right? So it's going to prepare you to sell the absolute top of this bull market with Fibonacci, my cheat sheet, divergences, right? So 3 hours worth of content, secret Fibonacci strategy, cheat sheet, access all indicators. It's all in there. And it'll basically grow your intuition on selling the top. So my group is the first link. Sir Lewis giveaway cycle top indicator. Could be. Yeah, it does explain how to sell. It's very chart based too. So if you do get the course, you want to have trading view just like I have right here, right next to it. So it's very hands-on. It's a very hands-on course because I'll basically be like on trading view with you, showing you guys, like, for example, you know, how to use Fibonacci, right, to get sell targets like this right here, right? I used last cycle as a perfect example right here, where Bitcoin topped out at the 618, and you could have had this since the bear market lows right here. All I needed was this and this, and as Bitcoin pulled back to the 618, bounce off of it, you would have seen this is the best time to sell, right? So I teach this in the course, how to use Fibonacci. I give you my Fibonacci settings. So I just wanted to bring a lot of value to it because I want you guys to really sell at the best time. Lewis, could you pull up Tezos and give me your thoughts? XTZ. Yeah, my thoughts on XTZ, I think I went over one time in this live stream, but it's still down a ton here. Right, we put in the new low this year, so it's kind of, you know, it's in the megaphone pattern here, which is you don't usually see too often. But yeah, I mean, I would say XTZ with this pump, this is a good sign here because most likely we can do something like that, right? We can pump more. I mean, we don't even have to pump more. If we have something like this, we have an inverted head and shoulders, put in a higher low right there. We do something like that, then we're looking good, right? So I would say we're in the beginning stages. It might be a little too early to tell. If we have a pullback here, we go up a little higher, have a pullback. put in a clear higher low, then we'll have something like a diamond pattern, which is pretty rare too, with an inverted head and shoulders, which is bullish. So that's just my opinion on Tezos right there. Let's give this guy some likes. Thank you. Appreciate all the likes. We got over 55K, guys. You guys been killing it. You guys have been killing it. Solana broke 185. Look at that, guys. The Asian market is pumping the market right now. Look at that. And ETH is about to break 3,800. We might do it in the live stream. So, man, how is Bitcoin dominance right now? We're at 60.9. So, and this is the thing. The beginning stages of altcoin season, you're going to see layer ones really take off. And you start to see Solana take off. I mean, even Litecoin. Louis, did you get kicked out of the new spot already? What do you mean new spot? What do you mean by that? What should I do if I just started day trading? What you should do is you should use lower amounts and keep count of your wins and losses and learn about risk management. You can check out my first link, Crypto Trader University. Anytime, Joe. Thank you for the follow, bro. Solana is going to hit 500. I think it can go to 600 plus. I think, you know, if he doesn't get fired, then September. Like XRP, I would say anywhere between 10 to 25. A put or a call. I mean, usually that's in the stock market. That's usually like an options trade, where it's like high leverage shorting or longing. Basically, you have a contract to long a stock or short a stock, but it's higher leverage. So Solana is an amazing investment. Yeah, I would say so. I would say, especially, by the way, if you guys are invested in Solana, you want to be staking it, right? You want to stake your Solana so you're earning more passively. And then once we get over 600, that's when you want to unstake it, because that's when you're going to set up yourself to sell at the best time for Solana. But yes. RSR thoughts. I'm bullish on the RSR. It was one of my top coins here. You see RSR since the bear market bottom. We've been in this nice upward momentum. We brought that stochastic down. We were overbought here with RSR rejecting that 0.38 right here around 0.23. So with this pullback did here to the 618, which is bullish, is now we're oversold, extremely oversold. Well, not extremely, but we're oversold now here for our RSR. But we're maintaining this higher low, right? So now we have all the space to really go up and put in some new highs here for RSR. So I would say RSR is setting itself up to really explode here in the future. You only got 5K. I mean, that's pretty good. That's more than what I have in Solana. So I would say that's pretty good. Yeah. Hey, what's better, more reliable to check Bitcoin dominance or check total 3? Okay. I would say both, but again, you can use both to your advantage. Bitcoin dominance, I would say the top most likely will be somewhere in this level here. So once where Bitcoin dominance is dumping into the 50s around here, that could be the top of the bull market, right? So you can use Bitcoin dominance in that way. And then the total 3, you can see right here, the total 3. We're gonna break out of this, and we're gonna probably top out somewhere above here. I use the total 3 in Fibonacci, right? I share my secret Fibonacci strategy here in my course. You can check out my course, link in the bio. But we can top out here from 164 all the way to around 2 trillion, the total 3. So anywhere between 160 to 2 trillion, that could be a good time to sell. And even the total market cap is great as well, right? I share right here my Fibonacci strategy right here. Could have helped you find the top of the total market cap, 3 trillion. Just like that, right? Got a perfect top right there at the 618. And that was the top of the bull market right there in 2021. So again, this is all stuff I teach in my course. It's called the 8 signals to sell the top, because I literally give you 8 critical signals, Fibonacci being one of them. Divergences again is another one. For example, what I teach in my course is trying to find your divergences here for Bitcoin at the possible top. So the last top was a perfect scenario, because you see right here, the first top, we're very overbought. The second time we put in a higher high here, but RSI is down here, stochastic is down here, money. So we're getting extremely bearish divergence here, despite the market euphoric putting a higher high or a double top. This is bearish divergence. So this signals that very soon we're going to have a massive dump, and we did. So that's another thing I teach. Yeah, I do. It's all in the link in the bio. My course, my Discord is the first link, and the course should be like the 8th link. Exactly. Yeah, getting to crypto is easy, but selling is not easy. Selling is the same thing, right? In the crypto bear market, there's pain in buying. It's painful to buy because you don't know if it's gonna go lower. But in the bull market, it's also painful to sell because you don't know if it's going to go higher. So you need to have a level-headed mind. You need to have some sell targets that's not just based on randomness. Because some people will give you sell targets, sell price predictions based on random, like nothing backing it up. It needs to be backed up by the charts, by math, by other factors. So, yeah. It's even more painful when it dumps and you never took profits. Yeah, exactly. And what you guys don't want to do, and what I also teach in my course, is when you take profits and the market moves up, you don't FOMO back in, right? Because this happens to a lot of people where they FOMO back in. I mean, I'm pretty sure it happened to a lot of people with XRP. How often do you go live? I go live every other day. Sometimes, I mean, during this bull market, I'm gonna be live. I'm gonna try to be live every night because there's a lot of people out here. But with the scenario that I just said, the XRP, there's a lot of people that
higher new donation
into XRP.
Tyler Stevens donated $9.99
Tyler,
super chat.
Wow, thank you, bro.
$300,000 from XRP.
First super chat.
No crypto, then my boss convinced me to
I got
dump
about
a ton into
300K from XRP. No crypto.
$200,000 still
Then my
in
boss
XRP.
convinced me to dump
Cashed
a
out
ton into XRP. 200K is
$100,000.
still in XRP. Cash out 100K. Wow. Congratulations on that, man. That's awesome. What suggestions do you have on current XRPs and other crypto? Well, first of all, congrats on that trade. That is awesome. And that's another good thing from right there, that you took profits. You took out cash out 100K. So now you're in the, you're not going, despite what XRP does, you're not going to go into a loss, right? Now, regarding right now, my opinion on XRP, I think XRP can definitely go. I think it's working its way to go to $5 plus. So it might not happen in a couple weeks, but I believe this year XRP is working its way to go at least to $5, right? I think it could go much higher. So I am bullish on XRP. I believe it can definitely continue this momentum, because what it's been doing here the past months, you can see it's just been building a lot of support and consolidating here, basically at its previous all-time high, and we recently broke the all-time highs from 2017. So it's just getting started here to go up here higher towards the end of this last leg in this bull market. Now, I'll say XLM is another great buy too. Maybe if you want to diversify XLM, it moves very well for XRP, and it hasn't really broken out yet like XRP did, breaking its all-time highs. XLM is still below its all-time highs, which is around 94, basically a 2x from where it's at right now. So if you want to diversify, XLM, I would say, is a great deal. Not financial advice, but I would say XLM is a great deal. HBAR as well. Now HBAR has already been doing great here, but again, these are the coins you guys want to buy. You guys want to buy coins that are in this bullish momentum to the upside, right? Where XLM, you can see XLM, it pulled back to a critical level to flip this as support, bounce off of that, and now it's continuing this nice bullish momentum to the upside to break all-time highs. So these are the coins you want to buy. Not financial advice, but yeah. But yeah, hopefully that answered your question. Yeah, I think I think we can definitely pull back into August, have a slightly pull back into August. But again, I don't think the pullback is going to be I don't think it's going to be like a massive dump. We're towards it, you know, entering towards the end of the bull market. So the pullbacks aren't going to be long lasting like the bear market. But yeah, guys, you guys killed it today. We got over 58k likes. I'm bullish on Caspa. Caspa is one of my top coins. I actually have a leverage on it, a 3x leverage on it that I got here around 8 cents. So I'm gonna ride that leverage, that trade, till it goes up to 50 cents or higher, to be honest. But yeah, very bullish on Caspa. I think Caspa, the way it is right now, it can go to at least $1, which is a 10x. Now, if it gets listed on Coinbase and some other bullish things goes on for Caspa, then it can go, you know, past 150, to be honest. Well, $1.50. I'm on the monthly right now. Man, you guys killed it today. I'll be live again. I'll be live again soon, guys. So follow if you guys are new. Put the notification bell. By the way, I'm gonna post out my video on YouTube on my Bitcoin price prediction. So follow me on YouTube. I don't like sharing how much I make or how much I have, just for security purposes, and I recommend you guys don't as well. But hey, I mean, if you know, maybe no one knows you, I'll just say that with your friends or, you know, certain other people, because the last thing you want is, you know, you tell someone you got like, you know, crazy amount in the coin, and that coin 100x's, you know, that they're gonna know you're rich. So yeah, just be safe. But yeah, I'm sorry if I didn't catch any coins, guys, but I'll be back live again soon. So stay tuned, follow me on YouTube, check out my course, the 8 signals to sell the top. I'm telling you guys, I put in a lot of value on this course, and it's a course that is about selling the top. So it's not a generic crypto course. It's a course that I go deep into the charts. I give you all my secrets. It's 3 hours worth of content, and it's basically going to guide you on how to sell this top and give you all the 8 signals that you need. Okay, so check it out. Check out Crypto Trader University as well, my crypto trading group. It's all in the link in the bio. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Good night, guys. Peace. And shout out to you guys on YouTube. Thank you, Tyler, again for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. And hopefully that answered your question. But thank you guys so much. This was a great live stream. again, I'm gonna be very accurate. I'm very consistent with the live streams because that's how it is in the bull market. That's the best times to be live and be active and be uploading content. So stay tuned for more live streams. And this week, guys, like I said, I'll be posting my Bitcoin price prediction. So stay tuned.
New
Good night, guys.
subscriber.
See you guys soon.